just a general.
Yeah, they hate me, I still fight, so they just feel what they can't see. My past unknown, take a step.
Hello everybody, I'm going to be showing you how to go from this
I just walk out like this
to this. I'm going to start by going in with the Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer by NYX to prime my lids, and I'm using the shade Beige, and I'm just using that on a fluffy dome brush. Next, I'm going to be taking the green from the Box of Crayons palette, no surprise, and I'm going to be taking that on a fluffy packer brush. And then I'm just going to draw that in the shape that I'm wanting, and I'm going to do like an extended cut crease. So just packing the product into that shape. So now I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same steps on the other eye by packing that green shadow a little bit above my crease. You're going to see here how much of a struggle it was for me to like make sure that these were even and be super particular about it. So I'm just going to let you guys sit here and watch. Then I'm going to grab a blending brush and just buff that green shadow above the crease. Blend it towards like, what am I even trying to say? Buff it like towards oh my goodness. I'm going to take this green shadow and I'm going to buff it out towards my brow. Leave the brow bone a little bit bare. And yeah, just make it not so harsh. I don't know why that was so hard to explain. Please bear with me, guys. I am not used to doing these voiceovers and I'm still trying to get my life together. I apologize. Now I'm just going in with a black shadow from the same palette. On an angled fluffy brush, and I'm going to take that where I want to cut my crease. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend that black line out with the same brush that we used to blend out the green. And be sure to keep blending like in the shape that you've put the shadow. I am now going to grab my Morphe M562 brush and dip that in a little bit of the black and blend those two together just to make it a little more seamless. Now I'm going with another blending brush. I know it's a lot, but it helps give you a seamless blend, and I'm going to just blend those colors together even further. See, we're feeling it. See, period. See, period. So I'm going to be cutting my crease with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in this color Beige again. And after I move the palette from my face, you're going to see me look up, and that's to help transfer where the cut crease should be onto my lid without any guesswork. Now going with the gold on the same palette, from the same palette, What is English? And just packing that all over my lid where I cut the crease. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease on the other eye, and be careful when you are placing the concealer to cut your crease, not to place it too high, because right here I thought I messed up, but I actually didn't. But if you're like, I have a lot of eyelid space, so it works for me, but if you don't, you can always just wipe it off a little bit and pack shadow right back over it. And once again, just packing some gold shadow on top of that concealer. So what you're gonna see me do here in a second is take a Q-tip that I've dipped in micellar water and wipe off the excess shadow and concealer outside of where I would normally put winged liner. I don't know about y'all, but I'm always hyped whenever my makeup looks good during the process. What I'm doing now is taking an angled brush and dipping it into a bit of the black and just lining where we cut that crease to bring back some of that depth. You want to press the shadow on that line and drag it up just a bit to blend it out a little bit instead of just stamping the color on. Now here's where I start the process of doing my face. I'm applying some primer. I've already moisturized, but I'm going to kind of just a little bit walk you guys through this. So I just powdered my eyebrows. I'm using the NYX micro pencil in the shade black to fill in my eyebrows, and then I'm going to carve them out just a bit since I already have shadow on, and blend out the concealer. Here I've already color corrected. I don't really like the color corrector that I use, so we're just not going to talk about that one. But the foundation that I'm using is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. I want to say it's in the shade Natural Tan. And then I'm going to go ahead and conceal. I'm using the Can't Stop Won't Stop by NYX Cosmetics in beige, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. For the brushes I'm using, I'm not exactly sure what they're called, and I don't know where I got them from. They were a gift, but I really love these brushes whenever I remember to use them. When it comes to concealing my under eyes and making sure that we're crease free underneath there, I like to take my mirror and look up so that I can get all of the wrinkles out of my skin and stretch it just a little bit and really get that product into those creases and those lines. Before the concealer even gets a chance to really crease, I like to take a little bit of my Coty Airspun powder in the translucent and sweep that underneath my eyes. I'm not baking, I'm just sweeping a little bit of powder to set the eyes. Now I'm going to be taking my black Opal foundation stick to contour my cheekbones and my nose. Not sure what shade I'm using, but I will have everything in the description bar down below. Now I'm just buffing that out with another one of those brushes that I was using for my face and snatching the nose.
Go ahead.
Now taking another one of those round flat brushes and just buffing out that contour. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of the brown shadow from the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place and kind of basically using that as bronzer. To set the face, I'm using my Coty Airspun translucent powder, and I'm using the same brush that I used for the bronzer, but I wiped it off. Now to add some more color to the face, I'm going to put some blush on the apples of my cheeks. Maybe a bit onto the nose because I just love blush. Going in with just a tad more setting powder to set my smile lines because I love to laugh. Now for my favorite part of the face, I'm not exactly sure what highlight I'm using. I'm sorry, don't come for me. In a second here, you're gonna see me rub highlight on the side of my nose, and that's for picture purposes to get that like beaming highlight when I take my side profile. Now I'm taking my eyeliner by the Balm. It's the swing eyeliner, and I'm just bringing back my moles that got covered, and I'm also turning my pimples into moles. Next, I'm coating my lashes in some mascara to get them ready for strip lashes. Then I'm just going to be lining my lips with a brown lip pencil. Top off the lip, I'm going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Creme Brulee, and that's it.